Hey y'all, Princess Jasmine here. I am so sorry I have not been active lately as much on my Facebook page, but I am back, and I just want to say that the Lord has been firmly pressing on my life. That is why I kind of just had to chill out for a second and really get in tune to what He was doing in my life. And I'm feeling really pressed to continue on in my walk and my calling, and feeling really pressed to teach on the Christian faith, the basics of Christian faith, and what all of this means for you in your life. And so this video is about what is sin. We see a lot of believers saying, sin is bad, and we just see a lot of stuff being thrown out there, but do you really know what sin is? And sin is a transgression of the spiritual law of God. Sin is lawlessness. 1 John 3 and 4 actually tells us this, that sin is lawlessness. Sin is going against, it's in opposition to God's law, which is the Bible. It's in total opposition. It goes against everything that He has said and done, and it's just lawlessness. It's kind of like, think of somebody who never obeys the laws of the city. Somebody who never obeys the laws of the country. They're always in and out of jail, getting in trouble with authorities because they just don't obey. They don't abide by any of those laws, and so they get into a lot of trouble. So that is really similar to what that is. It's just living lawlessness and doing whatever, whenever, however. And so that is what sin is. And a sinner is somebody who transgresses against the law. It's the person who is doing the deed against God. So when we come into this world, we are automatically born sinners. We are automatically born with a heart that does not want to obey God, that doesn't want to obey anybody. And so it's kind of like when homosexuality became legal. A lot of people came up with these studies and things saying that you're born gay, and I just want to say that we're not born gay. Nobody's born gay. Nobody's born a liar. Nobody's born a murderer. Nobody is born a rapist. Nobody is born with cuss words all in their mouth. We are born sinners. These sins, like the homosexuality, murdering, and cursing, and drunkenness, all of that is the result of being born into sin. Those are the acts. Those are the fruits of being born into sin. And so I just wanted to throw that out there. Like, we are all inclined by our flesh being our simple nature. I know you heard that word thrown around a lot, our flesh. We are inclined to disobey God. And so what gives sin its power? The law gives sin its power. I know you're probably thinking like, what? How does the Bible give sin its power? Well, think about it. Where there is no law, there is no sin. Where there is no law, there is no wrongdoing, right? Kind of like if you look at your city laws, if there was no law to stop at red lights, then you could run it, and it would be no problem. If there was no law to that a man and a woman should be together and get married, then homosexuality wouldn't be a problem. None of this stuff would be a problem. So the law is what gave sin its power, because we could never obey the standards of God. We could never do it. And it all started in Genesis with Adam and Eve when they disobeyed God's command. Ever since then, we were born into sin. Ever since then, we have the sting and the power of sin in our lives. And so that is really it. That's all that I wanted to say so far for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that opened your mind to what sin is and why it's such a big deal. I'm not done though. I do have a part 2 coming that is going to show you the condition of our heart when we are born into sin. And then after that, it's going to be how do we overcome sin. So thank you for watching. Stay tuned to my website, modestmovement.com, and my Facebook page, Princess Jasmine Garner. Bye.